Hey y'all, I'm so happy that you joined me today because we are going to do the most fun recipe that you will love because it can work for so many different things. We're going to make pickled shrimp. Now, some people call it marinated shrimp. It's the same thing. Um, but it's just such a beautiful dish. So it can be a dish that you serve to your family. You can put it over salad. You can put it in mason jars. And I got this really pretty mason jar. It's got some fruit on it, embossed in it. And give it as a hostess gift, or you can bring it to your tailgate. So anyway, it's a plan. And what we're going to do is we're going to make our marinade first, or our pickling liquid first. I love this recipe because it keeps in your fridge because it's, got vinegar in it. And so it just lends itself to a lot of different things. Everybody loves it. So here we go. Now I'm making a fourth of the recipe. It's actually in my cookbook. I will take a screenshot of it and post it along with the recipe. But remember now, I am, you always are kind of elevating your recipe a little bit. So the recipe in the cookbook is very basic. So what I'm going to do is add just a couple more things to it, and I'll tell you what they are. So we have some olive oil and then white balsamic vinegar. Oh, goodness, it just smells so good. And it's such a deep flavor that it just makes any dish pop. Now, if you don't have white balsamic vinegar, sometimes it's a little hard to find. Use white wine vinegar or cane vinegar or apple cider vinegar. Any of those will work really well. Okay, and so then we're going to add some capers. Now, capers are very salty, and that's not on the recipe in the book, but I've kind of started using capers more and more because I just love them. Some salt and some pepper. Now, this is black pepper, but we're also going to add some red pepper flakes. I love this recipe, and we like flavor, so that's why we're doing that. A little bit of thyme. It's really good if you have some fresh thyme leaves, and I actually had some, and then it seemed like in 2 days they kind of went south. So anyway, if you have fresh thyme, use that. And then we're going to add 3 lemon slices, and you'll see in the book you can add a few more. Some lemon juice. Shrimp love lemon. Any kind of seafood does. So always try and include that in your dishes. Okay. Now we're going to add our things that are not necessarily in the book, but sometimes whenever I'm making pickles or marinated things, I like to add this pickling spice that you can buy, and it's all together. And it's basically got mustard seeds in it and a little bit of basil and some hot peppers. But I've got a real hot pepper. We're going to add that. So here are a couple of bay leaves. We'll add to it. Now remember though, remove those. Don't eat them. And then a little bit of sugar. Now that is not in the book, but I've kind of started adding just a pinch of sugar to everything. And y'all, it's delicious. That's all I gotta say. It's just super delicious. So we're gonna make our dressing in our jar, mason jar. Whoops. And I'm gonna just shake, shake, shake. Now you really do need to shake this because it needs to mix and the sugar needs to dissolve, and it will. But you just shake, shake, shake. And even the marinade is beautiful. I'm just telling you, you need to make this dish because you will love it. Now you can buy it at the store, at the big box stores. They have marinated shrimp, but it's expensive, and you can make your own. So then to the shrimp, the shrimp need to be cooked, so you can just simmer them in a little bit of water that you flavored with your favorite Cajun seasoning, or roast them. And I like to use the medium shrimp for this, and they're called salad shrimp because I like for the bites to be all the same size. So we're going to add some garlic, and that's another thing. You know, garlic, shrimp love garlic. It's a great mix together. So then just some peppers. Now, if you like okra, which you know we do, you can add some okra. I couldn't find any because it has to be fresh. But this is a great dish to add okra. And pickled okra, oh my gosh, y'all, it is fabulous. I actually added the peppers and the hot pepper to the seasoning just to make sure they got really saturated. So here we go. Here are our shrimp. And I was going to show y'all this jar with some of the marinade in it or pickling spices and everything. It's just so pretty. I think if I were a hostess, and I do have a lot of things here at our house where we invite our friends, and someone brought me pickled shrimp for a gift, hostess gift, I would be very happy. Now, of course, nobody really expects a hostess gift. I'm just telling you, people will love it. So, like I said, you can serve this at your tailgate. You can serve it over salads. You can just eat it plain. And it's actually super healthy. And I think you will love it, and your family and friends will love it. Look how pretty this dish is, y'all. So serve it in your bowl or put it in a mason jar as a gift. And you can also put it in your mason jar and keep it in the fridge if you don't want to eat it right away. But before you do serve it, you do need to let it cool or let it marinate, for about an hour. And I think you're going to love it. So thank you for following me, subscribing on YouTube. We are going to have so much fun with this dish. It's a great party dish and a great tailgate dish and a great dish for supper. So bon appetit, y'all.